Hey guys, so recently I tweeted that I wanted to do a question and answer for my next YouTube video. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. For the longest time I've been doing videos and I've had many people ask me questions throughout, my whole career. And I haven't been able to answer them for anybody. So you get to know a little bit more about me. I'm not just, Juan or Waldo or the criminal. You get to know who I am. And yeah, so let's get started. Okay, so do you love me? I don't even know you. So hard to tell. I can't love someone that I don't really know. But that's the first question. So that's pretty interesting. Let's see where we go from here. What inspired you to make Vines? Samuel Lopez. I'm gonna answer that because your last name's just like Vine. I didn't have any social media at all at the time. A couple years ago, I actually thought it was like lame because I was like, there's just too much drama. Like people cry about like, hey, you didn't like my picture. I'm like, I just want to I don't want any part of this. But my girlfriend at the time, which is now my wife, she said there's this new app called Vine that came out and I should try it because she thought I was kind of funny. And so I picked it up and I made a Vine and I got likes on it. And I got like 11 likes and I was like, what is going on here? I was like, people think I'm funny or something, or maybe robots are liking my videos or something, but I was like, I like making people laugh. So next thing I knew, I started making videos every day and now I'm answering that question right now. What is your favorite movie of all time? B asked me this. What is my favorite movie of all time? Well, I gotta say my favorite movie is Space Jam. I've always loved that movie. Everybody has all these weird, like, profound movies, but man, Space Jam just touched my heart like no other. Not only was it inspiring, it was just awesome overall. So if you haven't seen Space Jam, then you haven't lived. What inspired Juan? Multiple people have asked that, so I'm gonna answer that one because I know everybody wants to know why Juan is around. Well, here it is, my grandpa. So my grandpa is Juan in real life. He wears huaraches, he has a fat mustache, he barely talks English, and he has a garden. I mean, he is Juan in real life. And I just saw him and I thought he was hilarious. And I said, I'm gonna make a character out of this guy because he makes me laugh. So since then, Juan has come out and I just kind of mimicked a lot of my grandpa's life, which I saw and I think it's hilarious. That's where Juan came from, is my abuelito. No, my abuelito. I don't want to say abuelo. Mi abuelo, okay? Cat Eyes asked me, do you know my dad? No, not that I know of. Maybe I could have ran into him in a grocery store somewhere. Maybe I ran into him in a gas station once. But I don't think I know your dad. Were you cool during high school? Now that is a tough question because it really depends on what cool means and who is defining cool. Because if I was defining cool, then no, I was not cool during high school. But if you ask one of my other friends, they'd probably say no too. But if you ask my mom, she would say, vete de aquí, okay? Which means get out of here because she doesn't want to talk to me right now. But was I cool? I don't know. Actually, what's really funny is in my high school yearbook, I looked, and my senior year, I won most likely to be famous, which is really funny because I didn't have any talent at all. So I don't know if it was a mean, cruel joke by people or something, but I won that. And I had a few friends and, I was just a normal kid, had good friends. I wouldn't say I wasn't cool or was cool because I don't really know what all that means, but there was days when I had to wear jackets because it was cold outside. David, are you Mexican? I'm about as Mexican as they come. You know what I'm saying? David Lopez. I went to the library once. Watch. To get a library card, right? And I said, my name is David Lopez. And the lady was like, oh, wow, there's just 26 David Lopez in this library alone. I'm like, wow, well, I guess that's not very special of me. So yes, I'm Mexican. My name is Mexican. My family's Mexican. I am so Mexican. I am Juan. Here's a question that a lot of you are asking. How did I meet my wife? How did I meet T? Etc. A bunch of those questions. Well, You see, one day I was walking down the hall at church, and T came up to me and she said, "Dave, you have some mighty nice arms, and you have a mighty nice face, and mighty nice hair." And I was like, "That's super nice of you to say that to me right now." And she said, "I think you're a really cool, awesome guy, and I just really like you." And then I woke up from my dream, and I went to church, and she walked right by me saying nothing. So it didn't happen that way. I actually just met her at church. Group of friends, we met. She's very, very beautiful, and that's what happened. If you had one food to eat for eternity, what would it be? Well, let me tell you about a little something called a California burrito. A California burrito with no sauce, just sour cream, cheese, potatoes or fries, carne asada. It's like somebody got a ladder, went up to heaven, cut a little piece off, came back down, opened a store called Albert Tacos, and priced it moderately and sells it to me. David Lopez, can you stay away from Vine for one day? It's my precious. Yes, actually I can. I'm not really addicted to Vine at all. I hardly watch it, and you know, it's like people think that I'm always on it or something, but I'm not, you know. So David Lopez, when was the last time you texted, and who was it to? Eric Artel. I texted him, "Are you free next week?" And he said, "Yes, wait, no. Now I cost lots and lots, but payable in double stuffed Oreos." A very interesting conversation there. Would you rather have Cheetos as fingers or a pickle as a nose? That's a tough question, but I'm gonna answer for you because people need to know what I would do. I would have both. If you already have Cheeto fingers, why not have a pickle nose? Or if you already have a pickle nose, why not put some Cheeto fingers? You know what I'm saying? Like, you just might as well throw a California burrito as my shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a pizza on this side. You know? Maybe my hair could be licorice. You know, why not go all out? If you're gonna be Cheeto fingers and pickle nose, why not just be just all kinds of food categories and everything? People will love you. You wouldn't last long. People will love you. All right, I would love to answer everybody's questions, but you guys have asked me like so many questions that I can't even answer or really fathom them all at once. So down the line, I promise I'll answer more of your questions. But right now I gotta go. I gotta go to get a California burrito, watch some Space Jam, and debate with my friends whether we will have Cheeto fingers or pickle noses. Like this video, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your grandpa, tell your grandma, or tell your pet. I really do honestly thank you for everything you guys have done for me. I really appreciate it. And just for curiosity, leave a comment below because I really want to know, would you rather have Cheeto fingers or a pickle nose?